Hi there, this is Anaris. Welcome to the 8th episode of Slaughterpalace. The video last time stopped a little bit abruptly in the end, sorry for that. So we start off this time by just finishing what we were doing then. And it was basically to set up 2 stockpiles for the blocks that we have produced. And this is just to keep them separated into. Let me see, which one is this? Obsidian, and the other one is basalt. So the blocks will be separated into these 2 stockpiles. It makes it a lot easier when we move them around and we want to find out which ones are we using and for what, because you know, when you're building with blocks, it's easier if you move them close to where you're building, and you don't want to have to select between the 2 all the time if they're in close proximity, both of them. So this makes it easier to separate them and to move them around separately as well. But basically not much happened, of course. We have set up our fortress. That was pretty much one of the last things we did last time. We created a fortification here, which then let the lava from the volcano into a channel. And on top of these two channels that we made, we built the fortress on the left, and then on the right we built smelters, and these 2 are glass furnaces. They look very much the same, don't they? And this one is a magma kiln, so you can see the difference in here. So this one can make pearl ash, collect clay, glaze, stuff like that. And glass furnaces, of course, collect sand, make something out of glass, or make glass itself. And then down here we have the smelters, so where we can smelt ore and items, and forges, of course, create stuff out of metal. We had a temporary setup here, just inside the room here, our do everything utility room, as a seeds workshop, a temporary smelter, metal smith forge. So basically we just have to move that down to the real smithy and forge. We installed our mayor in here, big nice office, a bedroom and a dining room. Not much else new here. If we go up a tad, then we have our huge furniture stockpile. A little bit further up we have another stockpile for furniture and mechanisms here. And over here we have cloth and thread, I think. No, actually, this is leather. Isn't it? Leather, yeah it is. Why did we add leather to here? That's wrong, isn't it? Or did we install leather? It's me who's fumbling around here. Of course we did. This is the leather stockpile where we have 2 leather works here. It's up here that we have the cloth and the thread. So here's, yeah, cloth. So thread in the last 3 here, I guess. Yeah, and then the rest is cloth. And over here we have uncut gems, and on the other side we have the cut gems. So there will be like this. We have quite a few actually now. They're ready to be used to encrust in finished goods or furniture or whatever else we can encrust into. And over here we have a finished goods stockpile where we have the lower quality items here and the higher quality items here. Pretty much looks like this. So we have everything up here except artifacts, and in the other one we have the 3 low ones. We don't want to I don't know what we're going to do with that actually. We might just sell it without encrusting it. And over here we have bone and horns and all kinds of stuff, refuse stuff. And we just started collecting stone up here. So I wonder what's... So this is basalt and this is obsidian. So obsidian on the top and basalt up below. Yeah, so we just started doing that actually. So we got some people working who were not doing anything. And up here we got all our wood inside, or at least we filled up our wood storage, but we weren't satisfied with that, so we created a quantum stockpile over here with a minecart in between, and the minecart is then dumping everything that enters this stockpile. The dwarves will throw it up in the minecart, which automatically dumps it over here, and then we have a huge... You can see it by pressing, is it I? So we have something like 400 or 500 logs in this one pile, right next to the carpenter's workshop. So it's just a way to store it here, really, instead of having it outside here in the moat. And we still have quite a lot out here, so we're still getting it hauled inside. What else? Not much else to talk about here, I think. But yeah, let me get back to where we were. Down here. So the dwarves are now busy putting the blocks, obsidian blocks on top, basalt blocks below. It's because simply these they've started to clutter up with blocks, these mason workshops. So we're decluttering the workshops at the same time as we are sorting the blocks. And yeah, we dug out this last time, the galena veins. So galena is 50% silver and I think 50% lead, I guess, when you smelt it. So now we can see how we have a lot of idlers already again, and I think we're gonna create some stockpiles over here for the ore. It would be tempting to do the ore stockpiles in the same way as we did the quantum stockpile for the wood, so it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. I don't know, on the other hand it's a little bit gimmicky, and it's nice to just to have the ore lying around in a normal fashion. So what we could do is we could set up the first 2 smelters to use galena. So what we will do here is that we will create a stockpile for, yeah, it's stone. It's a little bit weird, but it is. So we'll create that here. And we'll set the wheelbarrows to... So this is a DF hack thing. Normally you can only choose between 1, 2 and 3. So I'm not cheating here, I'm staying with 3. Settings. Let's just remove all of them and then find Galenia here. There we go. So then we're pulling all the Galenia up here, ready to be smelted. And let me remove I have a Galenia stockpile here, let me remove that. Let me also remove the repeat on the smelter here, so we can stop creating them. And also, yeah, this was just basically so we could get started on weaponsmithing, so we would have a guy who would be getting better at that quickly. So I wonder if he is better now. Competent weaponsmith. Okay, that's not bad. So that pays off. So let's just continue. We have plenty of silver around, so we'll just continue producing these two items. So that's mace and warhammer, the best weapons for silver, as silver is very dense, very heavy. So it's not good for sharp weapons, sharp edged weapons. But meanwhile we will start. Let's stop him here. We'll just let him finish what he's doing, and then the thing is we have so much of this. What is it here? We have a lot of charcoal that we burned wood to produce. We just don't need it here anymore because we have the magma fortress, which bypasses the need for charcoal. I don't actually know if we have any other use for charcoal in this case. I'll have to find out. I simply don't know. But let me remove the stockpiles here as well for that. And over here we have the everything that's set to be smelted down. I think let's maybe keep that here. So we melt the metal objects that are in this pile. So these are basically low quality weapons that we made. We probably made some ourselves. You can see it here. Yeah, everything that doesn't have the bracket around it we made ourselves. So we basically set up kind of like a training camp for our weaponsmith. So he's producing these and we're melting them back down because they're not good enough. The good ones, the ones that are good enough, are up here in our weapon pile. So we have a few. It's alright. Let's go back down and let's set up a stockpile for the silver bars over here. So let's do that in this stockpile. And I don't know if we should keep it in the bins. I mean, this is gonna, since it can have 42 bins, you know, it can have 42 bars. I don't know how many. Let's try the shift control I. That's the de-effect thing. So we can see we only have 22 bars of silver anyway. Of course, that's not gonna stay like that. We're gonna have a lot more than that. What we could do is we could simply just create a bigger stockpile. Let's do half of them. So that's, how many is that? That's 77. And we're gonna remove all the bins. So we can at all times see how much silver we have just at a glance. It might become a little bit annoying, so we'll just add bins if that's the case, or change the setup. But this is just a way to, this is just for now. And then for the rest of it, we'll just do all the other bars. So let's permit everything but silver. Yeah, blocks of metal are not used here either. That's, you can produce blocks in the forge if you want. You can create a block of metal that you can use for building stuff. And here we also block everything but silver. Wasn't that the opposite here? Yeah. So let's try that. Think we need something for our miners to do. What do we really need? So we have our noble rooms. Our mayor has mandated that no pigs may be exported. I'm just checking around. I'm just checking around what happened last, so we can see, have an idea of what we might need to build. We kind of need a butcher. Maybe we should just build that here. So the butcher will take animals and slaughter them. Either animals you have decided to be slaughtered, or animals that have been hunted or killed by your hunter and brought back. So if it's killed by your hunter, you want it to be pretty close to the surface. On the other hand, you don't want it too close, but since we have this, I mean, it doesn't matter. So we can just put it here. It also, when you slaughter something, creates a lot of food items and a lot of refuse. Some of the refuse will go down into the bone pile here. And some leather would go down here once it's been tanned in the tanner. So what we could do is we could place the tanner down here, which would be obvious in a way, because I think it's BWN. Let's just place them here. I don't think we need more than one. And then bone here, tanner downstairs. Could of course also be here, but most of it is actually food. So I think we'll create it up here. Why don't we just have it right in here? So we make an entry here. And then we make let's see. We can just make it diagonal. The reason I'm talking about it is because sometimes, you know, we have miasma problems in the butcher as well, so this is a little bit gamey way to do it though, because, you know, a diagonal hallway, who creates that? let's see if it doesn't work just with having that door there. Then we can have 2 butchers. No, that's only place for 1 here. We need a bit more room. And then we create a refuse pile here. That has to be a bit big, because we'll have corpses and stuff in here as well. Then we can have like a little airlock here, we have a door here, a door here. So then if the miasma that is going to be created in here is not going to come out. I saw a neat trick that Captain Doug did in his video, one of his recent videos, was that to create an upstairs sort of, or an opening up towards the air here. And that's actually not that bad. It's quite clever, I think. If we did that here, so we'll just create a ramp here, and then we'll close it up here by a fortification, so that the air can come out, but nothing can come in otherwise, unless everything is, you know, flooded with magma or water. So this should be alright. Oh, we have a farmer that has been possessed. So probably gonna go for craft dwarves. Strange mood. Let's just see what that person is up to. Where is she? He? Is it Aiden? Is he? Okay. What is he saying? An artisan, their materials and their tools to shape them. So he has, yeah, I don't think he has any skill that he can use for crafting anything. So he's probably gonna go with the craft dwarves. Yeah, he has a craft dwarf workshop, and he goes to collect some bone or something. Let's see, stray water buffalo bull bone. Okay, luckily we had some. Where did he go now? Should have followed him. There he is. Follow. Ah, he's bringing a boulder. He's not strong, so it takes time. And some cloth. And a gem. A cut gem. And he's off. So some sheep wool cloth, pear cut rose quartzes, obsidian, and buffalo bone. Not bad. See what he comes out with. We don't keep our hopes up. So now we have already space to create a door here, and here, and here, and then we can build BW, I think it's you, yeah, you, our butcher. We don't want to use our nice expensively bought blocks, stone blocks from the trade caravan to build a butcher. What's this lying here? An alpaca wool dress. Yeah, the typical problem with the military, they just throw their clothes everywhere. So now we have 2 butchers right here. Which means we can remove the ones up here. Let's move the tenor as well. Ooh. Look at our FPS, it's like 25. We don't even have that many people, we have 52, so I have a feeling something is trying to sneak up on us. Oh damn it, I think I've made a mistake here. Or maybe not. Okay, I only did metal bars. I thought I did the coal as well. That's okay then. Nice and colorful. Melt designated item. So it means that he's out of items here that he can melt. That's a bit weird because there's plenty of melt designated items. It must have been because someone was using that container to store one of the weapons that needed to be melted back down. So we're getting close to, it's late winter, we're getting close to 2 years. He's doing it again now. I think it's because it's in a container. So I think we'll get rid of that container, the bins. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's just remove this, cancel. And let's use a dfhack command. I'm gonna go onto this stockpile with Q, copy stock. There's probably a shortcut for it, I just don't remember it. It means we're copying the settings for the stockpile. And let's simply just put them, no, not there, not there. I have to do it again now. Damn it. Let's try it again. Copy stock. It's here and up to here. Yeah, because the rest of them are glass. Oh, that was too much. I think, isn't it? Where do they go to? They go here. Glass. Yeah. So PX. Let's remove the top row here. And let's remove the bins from this one. And no, not that one. PX. Let's remove the stockpile here. Okay. What? He actually created something useful. A bone buckler. Tabasaric. Let's have a look at that. Worth 11,280 faithful chode. Faithful echoed. Sorry. Faithful echoed. That's pretty nice. Let's have a look. Water buffalo bone. Decorated with water buffalo bone. Adorned with hanging rings of rose quartz and minuted with spikes of obsidian and sheep wool. Spikes of sheep wool. Whew. We need our. So this is where the military system shines. Let's have our military captain. Let's go on the. We'll go on the equip screen. Go to the military. So there's of course the military commander, and he has a shield as well. But let's do one of the melee captain, the captain of the melee squad, because he is or she is gonna see combat more, and use the shield more, I think. So we remove the shield, press S, specific shield, Tabasaric. Let's have a look where she's sold. Here she is. Let's follow her. Can we? Oh, maybe I couldn't. But was she around here? Oh, here. Follow. I thought you was gonna go and pick up the. Maybe she's not. Oh, she seems to be okay still. Ah, so I guess she will eventually. She's just not up to something, anything right now, seems. So eventually she will go and do it. So since it was a possessed mood. Oh, she did get. Was it Iden? Wasn't it the farmer Iden? I think so. Let's see. Yeah, she created an artifact. He felt lustful talking with the spouse. Alright, okay. Too much information. Okay, so since it was a possessed mood, he didn't get any skill from it. Otherwise, he would have become a legendary bone crafter, I think. Alright, we have the room here, and there's, as we can see here, since we dug this, there's an open space, so we need to quickly create a fortification here. We'll just do it out of wood logs. because it's an opening, of course, into the fortress. And so here we have we'll have a corpse. What's that? Y corpse stockpile. Let's keep that close to the doors. So like here, and then refuse here. Maybe we should separate them by just like that. So corpse is up here, refuse down here, and we need to set that up so don't take the fresh hide. The fresh hide goes immediately to the tanner from the butcher, so we might as well leave it at the butcher. And since we have auto tanning on under options, it will automatically create a job once there is a fresh hide, once there's a butcher, a butchery. So let's leave that out. The rotten hide, of course, if it stays there too long, it becomes rotten, then fine, put it in here. And then these corpses are different from the corpses in the corpse stockpile. I think it's a little bit weird. And this, of course, we use for creating stuff downstairs. So we have another refuse pile for this. This is used to create craft and decorating and stuff. And then we can get rid of this stockpile here. So we don't have any stockpile outside with refuse. And someone has already built the fortification. Great. We have loads of blocks here still, and bars even. F6 is over here. Maybe we need to create a hotkey here. Was that H? No. Capital H. If I could just use the correct... Oh, I have to press the hotkey. So F7. Name. Smithy. Or let's just say the fortress. Fortress. Zoom here. So I guess in this situation, the bars kind of take up all the space here. Just checking that things are set up correctly. Yeah, I think so. Well, let's get the guy back to work here. Creating silver maces and silver warhammers. And then let's get a smelter back. Galenia ore. Galenia ore. 2 smelters. And then we'll have the melting guy up here, the melting items, but there are no items here yet for some strange reason. I think it's because they're in this bin. Maybe because they've been marked for melting action. Oh, dumping. No dump. Let's remove the melts and see if they will put it there. Just wanted to check on equip, fist. So we should have the buckler now. eye. She's still using that pick. She doesn't have the buckler yet. Well crafted iron pick. Yeah, okay, I guess we have too many bars for it to be for this to be feasible. So let's put some bins in here on this one. And we have, oh, that's one of our novice weaponsmiths. Yeah, why don't we just create another one here? There's a way, of course, to get out of this pickle, that is to use the profile, workshop profile with capital P. Then you can set the minimum ability of the smith who does it. But in this case we want to train our smith, so again we have nothing for our miners. Don't know if they should dig down to the caves yet. I don't particularly fancy digging down there. I mean, some people like to dig down there as soon as possible, but to me it's a little bit of meh. I know it gives you some advantages. I just don't particularly fancy the caves that much. Let's go over here. Maybe, do we need more bins again? I don't know. Don't we have plenty of bins down here? Yeah, pretty enough bins. Let's see, we have some. Okay, they're being furniture being made. Ah, there we go. Now they're being put here, like they should. Yeah, I don't know if we should dig or if we should start building. I think we should start building. Having this hole is just unsavory. So let me use my Dwarf Therapist. I'm not going to put it on screen because I'm just enabling construction on all the miners. We don't want to enable it on the cook. What about on the mason? Yeah. enable it on the mason. So I'll enable construction on these guys. And there's a grower. We don't need to want to enable it on him either. Growers and the farmers, they shouldn't be constructing stuff. So let's see, what do we do here? So see, this is not very rounded, very symmetrical, this area, of course. I couldn't do that because it's a natural kind of shape, so I just did it as well as I could and followed the lines here. The maximum area I could channel out. So what I think we'll do is we want to, so we're down here. If we just figure out what shape we want and then we start building upwards, maybe that's an idea. We could also just leave it this shape and then change it once we reach here. Just not very dwarven to let the terrain decide for you how to build. Thing is, if we do a perfect circle, then we can't really do that big a circle. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15. That's not a big area. I think we'll simply follow the wall here. Yeah, for this part we will. So let's go with that. Oh wait, so this is what we have. Could go let's do that. It's the safe choice. Down here I guess we could just use obsidian. I'm not sure about this, guys. Maybe I should have think about it before the stream, and then do it next time, because this is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Yeah, I think so. Let's have a think about it, and instead I'll go up and I'll start producing some cloth bags. Maybe I should choose the manager for it. Yeah. So JMQ cloth bag 30. Silk bag. I don't know how much we have of that. plenty of cloth and wool. Is that separate wool? No, that's yarn. I think they will use what we have. Fiber cloth. Thread. Don't have that much thread, do we? I don't know how much is in here. Maybe it's quite a lot. JMQ. I forgot what its name actually. What is it we use here? Weave cloth for plant. Okay, JMQ. Weave thread into cloth. 20. Q weave. Don't know if we have any yarn. Let's do 5. That wasn't the one I wanted. Cancel. Where's that? Remove. Q. Silk. 10. I don't know how much we have. I will see. And we also have quite a lot of leather, so let's do leather as well. The thing is though that we also need some leather armor for our archers. So let's leather armor. Let's do 10. Is that leggings? 10. Gloves. Leather helmet. Yeah, why not? And leather high boot. And then some bags. 20. Don't know if we have enough leather for this, but we'll see. And then let's go to the farm area and let's process plants. And so we can't do that anymore. So we get any pigtails processed. Do we have any? I don't know if we have anything to mill. Let's not do that at the moment. What do we have? 1666 booze. That's alright for now. Don't need to add more. So I'm thinking, where do we get? Wasn't there sand on this map? Is it like over here or something? No. Silty, clay, lone bore. It's here. So we don't have anything up here, I guess. No. Let's just follow the wall down here. So it starts here. have some here. Plenty down here as well, okay. Red sand wall. Just checking if I can, if I do I here, we have some sand. What about up here? It'll say over here if it has sand. It has clay here. No sand. Yeah, I guess we have to do it over there. Sand. Alright. And then we want to start collecting sand for our glass production. And for this furniture stockpile, we want only sandbags. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what kind of stuff it's made from. And then we'll set up this to collect sand on repeat. Collect sand on repeat. That should get some things moving. Didn't I set this up with high traffic? Yeah, I did. We'll do the same here. Okay, yeah, still gathering refuse from outside. I think we'll just add the miners. No, let's take down with the miners actually. I just normally only use one of them to do it, so I'll temporarily add the miners to what should we hold with them? Item holding? Yeah. Item and wood. Okay, that's done. we can have one dig down. I think I wanna do this one here, so we can close it off. And then I want to dig down here. So what we do is we'll have J downstairs, go one down, I, and then we just go down a bunch. Should be enough. Then we have the next 50 levels where we're digging. No, I guess no one wants to dig. Banner. A horseshoe crab has died. Oh no! Okay, this takes too long. Can remove you from holding again. Here we see all the sandbags that we bought from the caravan. They're just lining up here. Nice. So then when we have this filled up with sandbags, we'll start producing some glass. Ooh, that one seems heavy. Is that filled with bars? Yeah, it is. Can we do wheelbarrows here? Just seems like they're very slow to move the bars. Some of them are, anyway. Let's leave it. They need some training. Oh, here we go. So let's create a door here. Actually, I want more doors. Door 30. Yeah, see now we already ran out of bags, so they cancelled the collect sand. That was quick. Did we? So we are creating the cloth bags. Okay, I probably need to. No, they have been cancelled now. What we can do is we can follow our miner down here. What did he just find? Galenia. Malachite. Rhodolite. Ooh, look at that. He finds all sorts of stuff here. Native gold? Okay, so we're out of cloth plant thread. Okay. Did we already go all the way down to where we designated? No, he's done for now. He's gonna go sleeping. Okay, fine. But we are actually pretty close to where we, so we have to extend this, I think. Let's just go down to 100. This 100. I think it's from the top of the map or something. Just wanted to see what we found here. So this is microline, slate, sphalerite, slate, mica and phyllite, alunite, galenia, native gold. What's that? Galenia, quartzite, cobaltite, marble. Oh, nice. Marble is used to make steel, or one of the things you can use for it. Malachite, green, nice green colored. Granite, basalt, galenia. Okay. Yeah, okay, since we... Let's have a look. We probably have to remove this weave thread into cloth. Remove. Because if we don't have any more, then can't do it. I think we have some here though. It seems we have plenty. Okay, I don't get that. Is that the good old because it's being used? Yeah, I think it is. This is annoying with the bins. The bin problem, the container problem. That's why some people don't like to use bins at all. They just use quantum stockpiling all the time. Okay, I have to stop the stream. So everything's going fine. We didn't start our building project here yet, but we will very soon. I have to figure out how we do it best. Forges going strong. We're digging down towards the caves. We've got a butchery set up here and a huge refuse pile for corpses and other refuse. and there's even a hole up to the ground so the miasma can escape. And yeah, that's basically it. Got another artifact, a buffalo bone buckler, which I don't know if it has been picked up by our military captain yet, but it should be. And yeah, things going slowly but smoothly. I think it's because of the size of the map actually. Might be a problem. I'll see what I can do to speed it up. But apart from that, thanks you for watching and see you next time.